Oh, okay. We go to area code 561, number ending in 619. Who's that and where are you calling?
It's me again, Stacy.
Is it Stacey? You're getting good value from the broadcast. Good evening and welcome back.
I know, right? I didn't know you were on again.
Well,
Hi,
I hope that's been a pleasant surprise.
Hi,
You're not really a listener, are you? You're more of a co-host tonight. You've been on the show so much. but anyway, you're through. It's lovely to have you back.
We have a piece of advice these days. You get a life.
Yeah, you need to get out.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Good morning, and how are you?
Hi, Jay.
I've only just managed to sort of tune in, so it's interesting in the chat room. I do think Vorp is somebody that wants a lot of attention, if I may say that. And who doesn't?
He's getting it.
He's getting it, but he's used to negative attention rather than positive attention, I would say. And regarding this responsibility thing then, I learned a long time ago, and I won't go into the reasons right here, but that responsibility for myself was the most important thing in the universe, because, when you put your kind of put your eggs in one basket with other people. I'm not talking about not trusting people, but if you're responsible for yourself and your own well-being and your own connection to source, then everything that's yours comes to you anyway. And this is a whole other show, I realize this, but basically energy doesn't lie, and you're with people now that know that, so we see you, and there's loads of love here for you, whether you want it or not. That's the way it is. Get used to it.
Yeah, and I've got a little bit of Scottish in me, Thorpe, and this is a special Scottish. I see you as well, Jimmy, over there in Indiana. So lots of love for you, Thorpe, at the risk of raising your wrath, but it's all good, and
actually,
it's all about the love here on the Barefoot broadcast.
I wanted to ask Louisa if she will do me a quick tarot tune-in.
Oh, that was the reason you called in, wasn't it, in the first place?
Yes.
We so easily distracted on this show. And Tom Evans is helping me with that. He's trying to get me engaged in a bit more whole brain thinking. And, refresh your page, Louise. It's what she was saying there. She says, I've lost connection. I wondered if it's to source or to the internet. Or both.
No, it's what's happening to everybody, all over the planet at the moment, whether they like it or not. We're all getting disconnected from stuff that no longer serves us, and reconnected on a higher level. So when she comes back in, she'll have ascended.
Well, that's if she does. Now, I'm not sure. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have a quick look behind the scenes, Jay, if that's right. Could you run the show for me for a couple of minutes till I get back?
Go find her.
Is that all right? Because I'm sure you could just sort of bust out a bit of Solomon, if you don't mind me putting it that way.
Well, I'd like to put a bit of Solomon out. Yeah, I think we need it in that room today. You go find Louisa.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh. Well, everybody in the chat room over to me. So sorry, I know I speak for a living, but there you go. Don't know what to talk about now. Vorp says, it's my superior male aura essence that you're picking up on. Yeah, whatever.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, no. Yeah, I did.
Who's that?
I'm sorry I'm not much help to people. Do you reckon?
Who's that? Hello? Can you hear us?
I just sound like a silly hippie. Do I?
Louisa?
I smell like what coming out of my skin.
Shush.
Well, I mean, she must have done. No.
Hello, everybody. Well, I tell you what, you never know what's going to happen here. So hopefully they won't be doing anything else in the background there. Benjamin, I know for a fact that you and I on our shows have had some weird problems with Skype and all sorts, and we've laughed at one another, and it's just funny. I think this is the way it goes now. I think this is the way of the new kind of energy. It's like, it is funny, and nothing should be that serious, really, because if we keep saying life's supposed to be fun, then surely it's supposed to be fun. And I used to think when I was a little girl I would never be able to be on telly or radio because I didn't speak properly, and I didn't speak BBC English, and I wasn't famous enough. And now all of those doors are open to all of us, and anybody that wants their 15 minutes or more of fame can have it. And you too, Vorp. Hello? I don't know if I'm live now. Can anyone hear me? This is weird. I think I've lost the connection now too. Oh my god. I'm going to refresh my page.
Now there's a funny thing. We've lost. Welcome to the Barefoot broadcast, everybody. 9 minutes to go until midday. We're into the last 9 minutes of the Barefoot Soulmate Request Show, the Tuesday morning session, where my special guest has been Louisa Jane Tanner until we lost her. Jay very ably took over, and then seems to have been booted out as well. I'm desperately trying to refresh. I'm desperately trying to refresh. Hello, Tracy. I'm trying to refresh my switchboard so that I can see what's going on, but it's just gone into complete. Now, we're not fazed by this. We're having a little rash and a run of this sort of stuff, which I think is a metaphor for the times we're in, of like, okay, that's interesting what's just happened. Let's see how we can do Tai Chi with this and work in harmony with the circumstances rather than getting peeved and distressed and cross about it. So I'm waiting for my switchboard to come back now, and hopefully what the idea now is to connect not only Louisa Jane Tanner, our special guest, back up, but also Jay as well. So Jay is back in the chat room, that's for sure. Meltdown, ha ha, says Tracy. And Benjamin can sit back and laugh now because I put him in this situation last Thursday. Remember that, Benjamin? Hello? Hello? Hello, is anybody there? And we've got that for our Christmas show reel on the Barefoot broadcast. The moment Benjamin got on the Barefoot broadcast. Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, failure may be your thing. We're not seeing it like that because we've been talking about NLP today. We're talking about reframing our experiences. This is not a failure. This is the summoning up of Blitz spirit. As we go into 2012, where we are going to have to sort of roll with the circumstances, I think, of our changing lives and our changing society, and be really creative and intuitive about that. That said, I still can't see my switchboard, and so what we could do, actually, I can see how we can do this in the 7 minutes that we've got left. How about you do a reading anyway, Louisa? I reckon you're quite a fast typist, right? Jay can ask her question or share her issue that she wants a reading for, and perhaps you could do it via the chat room, Louisa, with your missing keys as well. This is proper Blitz spirit. The listeners can fill in the gaps, and those who aren't in the chat room are just listening into their psychic abilities and try and pick up the show via the fifth dimension. And I'll just sing a song and do a little bit of dancing whilst that's happening. Yes, do you like my dancing, everybody? An upliftment session, Benjamin. What is that? Some wag earlier on said, upliftment session, that sounds like Wonderblah. Any truth in that?
I wondered where you quoted that from. Well, no, it's not. It's just the way I see it, because there's no other name for it, because all we want to do is feel better. So what we're going to do is, in my upliftment sessions, that's what I've learned through time. I can feel energy. When you chat to me, I hear your words, but I also feel your vibration, and I can feel where you're coming from. So what I do is, you kind of give me a quick rundown of where you're at and what's the biggest issue at the moment, because obviously that's most in your vibration. Because if you're not feeling great about certain things, then you're not in a state of allowing, and that state of allowing allows all your great stuff in. So what I do is I kind of would focus on one topic, and then, a bit like a focus wheel, just try and turn your energy on it. And I promise, I guarantee that after each upliftment session, 1, you feel uplifted. 2, I'll send you all the details of what we chatted about anyway. I'll guarantee to keep in contact with you and see how you're doing as well. But literally, all we're trying to do is change that vibration just a little bit. That's all we've got to do. Because by changing that vibration, and just by the booking upliftment session, you can have said to the universe, I want to change. I want to feel better. I want to feel uplifted. So even the name, booking it, is shifting their energy a little bit. So I just tweak about their energy, have a bit of fun. You can see what we're like on the show. That's what I'm like with the upliftment sessions. I mean, Gemma's Pet Tales has had one from me over the phone, and she can have hopefully back me up on this. It's just that we just tweak your vibration, just see things from a different angle, just see that from a different angle, just change your vibrations. I can't promise you that you'll go from the upliftment session with your energy 100%, million % change. No therapist, no counsellor can promise you that. But just that little shift, you can do the rest yourself. I'll give you tips, I'll give you advice, I'll give you what I've done, little stories, little anecdotes. I'll give you websites to look at that just give you a different slant on life. I'll basically just give you the power of little hints and tips for you to then implement into your life, and then you'll feel better. So basically, you shouldn't need more than one upliftment session from me. If you want more, hey, bring it on. We'll have some laughs. But you can't. But it's all the power's back in you. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to light your flame. You've got the power. You always have. You always will. And that's what I do. I just basically start that flame going. I would like to say it's 5 minutes of this, 10 minutes of that, plus 20 minutes of that. But it changes on the person. It depends their issue. It depends what they want to shift on, really. Is that a good explanation, Carl? Hello? Hello, am I still live? Hello? Can everyone hear me still? Oh, yeah! I'm chatting to myself, going, hello, am I still here? Right, well, you guys know what an upliftment session is anyway, if Carl doesn't. He asked the question, but he'll have to listen back to the replay a bit later on. Anyway, is everyone alright in the chat room? Who have we got? Yes, you are live, Benjamin, thanks. Solomon Speaks, Jay. Got quite a few guests in there today. We can hear you weeing. No, that's not me. But anyway, the upliftment session, I'll just keep blagging a bit like Carl does. Yeah, so please do. It's a bit of fun, and like I said, it's fun. I do charge £50 English for it, but you get so much from it, and and I promise you'll be uplifted, and we'll have a bit of fun with it. That's all I can recommend, really. Carry on. I feel like I'm blagging. How does he do this when we don't tune in? That's a funny thing. I know when we all have problems, all the co-hosts logging in, it's normally Carl that kind of has to blag it. So, do you want to hear a joke? What do you call a three-legged, one-eyed donkey? And Inky, Winky, Wonky, Donkey! Any laughs in the chat room? Because he's wonky, he's got... Oh, no. No laughs. I think they're in shock, really. So, tonight's show, anyway. And once I kind of felt the love of sauce, I thought I can get this all day, every day. Oh! I can hear something. Is that Carl? Carl!
Hello.
Oh my God, thank God you're here. Oh! How do you do it?
I'm thinking to myself, if anyone can handle a show on his own, Benjamin Stubbs can do it. I don't know what happened there. I think a bit of wee might have gone on the electronics.
Oh my dear God,
I'm so sorry. For the life of me.
Don't you dare do that again. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean. I don't know what happened. We much goodwill in the chat room. I'm sure people are egging you on and urging you on to. tell me, what's your answer again to what is an upliftment session?
You are joking. I give you about a 5-minute answer. Everyone else had about a 10-minute mega mix version of that. So it's basically a session call. Do you know what I do? What you do? When the show finishes, go back and replay it because the poor people out here. Joe, when you went off the chat room, went buzzing. It was everyone logged in. To me, waffling rubbish. Right, you're back.